Welcome to another edition of Port City Blue Talk. I'm Sabrina Sims, and joining me today is the Chief of the Wilmington Police Department, Chief Donnie Williams, and Officer Emerson Frey. Today we are talking about the Cadet Program. Now, Chief Williams was a cadet over 30 years ago, and Officer Emerson Frey was most recently a cadet until she joined our BLET program and eventually was sworn in. Now, Chief Williams, talk to me a little bit about the Cadet Program and what it entails.
The Cadet Program is an opportunity for individuals with an interest in law enforcement to basically get a foot in the police department. They can earn a part-time salary and they qualify for the city's tuition reimbursement program. So for them, it's that opportunity to get the foot in the door. For the police department and city, it's a recruiting opportunity. And that's what it was for me over 30 years ago, probably longer than both of you have been living.
Now, why is the Cadet Program so important to you?
It's so important to me because it gave me an opportunity to get into the department, meet the people in the department, and it reassured me that this is what I wanted to do. And at the time, you had to be 21 to be a Wilmington police officer, which is now 20. I was only 18. I was like 2 weeks out of high school. So it was just a great opportunity for me. I learned a lot. Those 2 years that I spent in the cadet program actually benefited the department with my field training. My field training was accelerated. So my training officer took probably about half of the time that was required with a normal officer that was not a cadet. Back then, we had our own dispatch center. We were not dispatching through the New Hanover County 911 Center. So my first year, I worked the front desk like most cadets do, and my second year, I was assigned to dispatch. So I already knew how to talk on the radio, I knew the city, and it just made it so easy. The first day they put me in a patrol car, I could already talk on the radio, where most officers have to learn that, and they have to learn the 10 codes, and I'd been dispatching our officers or helping dispatch them for a year prior to becoming an officer.
So it sounds like that was a good first step before coming in. And so, Officer Frey, you were most recently a cadet before being sworn in. So talk to me a little bit about your experience, and is it helping you now that you are an officer?
Yes, I do think the Cadet Experience helps me now. I was a cadet for a year, and I did mostly front desk. And at the front desk, I really got to engage with the community and learn more about the department. And that did further my choosing this career. I'm glad I was a cadet. I was finishing my senior year of college and working part-time as a cadet, stepping my foot in, learning law enforcement, and it really helped me decide to become a police officer.
That's awesome. So what did you enjoy most about being a cadet?
Honestly, what I enjoyed most was interacting with the community. Got to meet the Wilmington citizens, and I loved working with the people at the front desk and all the people in the department. And it furthered my learning for law enforcement in general, because I'm very new to this.
Okay. Now, Chief Williams, I know we are in the process of recruiting and trying to get new cadets in. What can people do to apply?
They can constantly check our website, because any position that the city has available, we post it on our website. They can reach out to our recruiting staff. I would encourage them to do a ride-along to see if you're interested in the department. And even if you don't want to be a cadet, there are civilian positions, there's volunteer opportunities, there's internship opportunities. So there's other ways that they can get involved and help out and find out more about the department and more about our programs.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to add? Good.
Me? Yes, sir. My first year as a cadet was probably torturous to me, and I'm going to say that because you were assigned to the front desk, and you would get to see all the officers. If you worked the day shift, you would get to see them come in or go out, and just looking at those officers, that platoon going out, and like, man, I want to be one of them so bad. It was just, it was crazy. It's not like it is now where everyone has a take-home car. Back then, you didn't have take-home cars. So once they would leave roll call, they would all march into this room, get their equipment, and then all march out, and you get to see this entire platoon go out or come in every day. And if you work the evening shift, you get to see the evening shift platoon do that, and the midnight shift platoon. So to me, it was just torture that year that I was on the desk, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be that, and I got to see that. And it was pretty cool. After I turned 21, actually my 21st birthday, I was sworn in as an officer, and I got to be with those officers that I watched for a year on the desk, and then I listened to them on the radio for a year in the dispatch center.
Yeah, that's cool, making the relationships before you officially become part of the job. I know you probably get
Yes.
to know a lot of people before going
Yes.
out there and on the go. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember us to follow us at Wilmington PD across all social media platforms, Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.